Wrenick, what did Smitty say about this guy?
Not a lot, really. I mean, I've got his name. Oh, it's Johan, by the way. You probably should need to know that. All he really told me was that he owes him some money and he wants us to try and get it back off him. So you approach the warehouse and notice that it's very quiet. There's nobody there. There's no workers as you would expect there to be. Crates have just been left. Doors are open, like a ghost town.
This is a bit quiet, in it, for a warehouse situation.
Yeah, it is a little bit, especially this time of day. I mean, it's not even like lunchtime or anything.
Maybe they're having a meeting. Come on, let's make our way in.
So you head inside and can see goods of all kinds stacked from floor to ceiling in rows on giant shelves. There's crates and barrels of goods surrounding you, but curiously, there still appears to be no workers here.
That's weird. Can I hear anything?
Roll a perception check for me.
Okay. 20.
Good roll. So you stand there for a moment, trying to listen to the smallest details you can, and off in the distance, you can hear muffled voices, seemingly coming from the far side of the warehouse.
Wrenick, I can hear voices.
Where are they coming from?
Ahead of us. Come on, let's go and have a look.
So you move further into the warehouse towards the voices, and as you approach the far aisle, the voices get louder.
Oh, Wrenick, it seems like they're arguing.
Boss, are you sure we should be here?
No, we'll be fine, Wrenick. We just need to hear what they're saying. So what I want to do is, I want to sneakily get up to that far pillar over there, and just so I can bob my head round the corner.
Bob your head round the corner?
Yeah, bob my head round the corner.
Hello, Bob. Okay, Bob, roll a stealth check for me.
Okay. 21.
You approach the pillar, poke your head ever so gingerly out into the aisle so you can see down, and at the far end you see 3 individuals standing over a fourth who's kind of crumpled up on the floor.
Can I hear anything?
Well, you strain your ears and you still can't clearly hear what's being said.
Oh, I'm going up top.
You what?
I'm going to the top of the shelf here. Is there another ladder nearby?
Besides the one in front of you?
Yeah, I can't go up that one. Yeah.
You have a quick scan around and notice that on the previous aisle, there is actually another ladder leading up to the top of the shelves.
That's where I'm going. Wrenick, get your copper wire on. Because when I'm up here, I can't shout to you.
Wait a minute, up here, why? What are you doing?
I'm going up on this shelf. I'm going to make my way along quietly, and then I can hear what they're saying properly.
Why? What did you see down there?
Well, it didn't look good. Some guy's in the middle of the floor, and all these people stood round him. I want to see what's going on.
Oh, lovely. And there I was expecting a nice easy collection job.
Everything you say is, it's going to be nice and easy. It's never easy. It's Dungeons and Dragons. It's never going to be easy. Right, I'm making my way up.
Okay, roll a stealth check for me.
Okay. 20.
That was very nearly a 1. That would have been disastrous.
It's sort of like rolled, then slow motion went bump.
I think even my heart sank for a second then. So you head to the top of the ladders and find yourself overlooking the entire warehouse.
Can I see anywhere where I can get a vantage point?
Well, you look ahead on the platform and can see there is a little space where you could nestle in if you wanted to try and get closer to eavesdrop.
Yes, I'll definitely go there.
Right, so you make your way down the platform and get into position, and you find that you can just about look down and see what's going on down below.
Can I hear anything?
You look down from your perch and get a much better look at the 3 individuals standing beneath you. One is a purple-skinned female with curled horns spiraling from her forehead. And next to her you see a well-armed orc who's wearing a worn metal breastplate with a sword sheathed on their hip. And next to them, towering above the crumpled figure on the floor, you see a large, well-dressed man, and they are speaking directly to the person at their feet. Why do you make me do this, Johan? If you simply paid me the money you owe me, this would all disappear. I'm afraid I have to do this to you. I can't have word getting out that I've gone soft. If we let this go unresolved, it would cause a real headache for my business. And we don't want that now, do we?
Please, no more. Have mercy, please. I can't take any more.
I'll tell you what I'll do, Johan. You've caught me in a good mood. I've got a big deal coming up and it's made me feel generous. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to give you time. 2 days seems sufficient enough for you to collect your debts, and get the gold that you owe me. After that, my associates and I will return. You give me the gold that you owe me and our business is settled. But if we return and you still do not have my coin, well, my mood will be decidedly less generous. Do we have an agreement?
Yeah, 2 days. 2 days, I'll get you gold.
Excellent. You heard him. We have a deal.
Hey, Wrenick, this guy owes them money as well.
What, that's our guy?
That's our guy on the floor.
Oh god, he's not having a very good day, is he?
No, I'm telling you, he's battered to a pulp.
Well, maybe we should back out of this.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And as you say this, you glance downwards and can see everybody is staring right at you.
Oh,
Seems you weren't quite as quiet as you would have hoped.
don't believe it.
So as you stand there frozen in shock and a little bit of terror, the person who seems to be in charge leans his head to one side. It seems we have an unexpected guest.
Oh, no, I'm just dusting all the crates off. I just do this for him. I'm just
What?
I'm just a dust crate. Whatever it is. I'm the cleaner. Yeah, I'm cleaning. Look, all the dust on these crates is right mess up here, mate. Oh, it's disgusting.
If people could see the look of shock on my face right now, you're going with, don't mind me, I'm just the cleaner.
Well, I couldn't think of anything else.
Okay, roll a deception check for me with disadvantage, because that's a pretty flimsy lie, but we'll see how it plays out.
Okay, first roll. Oh, 21, that's not bad.
You're rolling really well today.
I know.
Okay, so now second roll, if you'd be so kind.
Yep. 8. Which one do I go with?
Disadvantage means you go with the lowest one.
Oh, that's a bit pants, innit? I got 20. Oh.
So as you declare yourself the cleaner, he blinks for a moment at just the sheer audacity of you trying to pull a fast one on him. Turns around to look at his associates. Sort this one out for me, will you? And he just starts to walk off.
Oh, I can't believe it.
So now we're going to roll for initiative. Okay, so first up, thanks to your wonderful advantage on initiative rolls, we have Skyden. What would you like to do?
First, I want to send a message to Wrenick. Wrenick, get your butt round here now and get your weapon out. We're in trouble.
Oh, right, okay, on my way.
Right, next, I want to push this box in front of me and I'm going to try and lob it on her in front of me down there.
Roll to see if you hit.
17.
Oh, that definitely hits. Roll damage for me.
6 points of damage.
So you shove the box that's in front of you off the shelf, it goes plummeting down to the ground. The horned individual beneath you just manages to kind of shift their weight ever so slightly, trying to get out of the way, but it still catches them on the shoulder, sending them kind of twitching to one side.
Oh, at least I got him a little bit.
Every hit's a win.
Exactly.
So you've still got movement. What do you want to do?
Rennick's on his way round. I'm staying here. I can get my crossbow in a minute.
So that ends your turn there. Next up, we have the thug you just dropped a box on.
Oh, they're going to be peed off.
Little bit. So she's going to reach down, open her cloak, and you can see wrapped around her torso she has a leather harness full to the brim with small daggers.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good.
So she reaches down, picks out 2 daggers, one in each hand, and she's going to try flinging them to you. So we're going to roll to see if she hits. And she rolls a 16, which I do believe hits.
Oh, no.
So let's roll damage.
Oh, 6 points of damage.
So she flings the knife through the air towards you, and it manages to skim just past your cheek, giving a slight slice as it goes past.
Oh, that's not very girly-like, is it? Slicing my face. I need this face. This is the money face.
This is the money maker. And you look down after making sure your cheek is still mostly attached, and you see her smiling as she brings up her other bladed hand and just licks along the edge of the knife.
Oh, she's hard. She's licking the blade. Even I won't do that.
But that's going to end her turn because she's going to focus on you like a laser. She's not going anywhere. So next up is Wrenick, who's going to come around the corner, onto the aisle, weapon in hand, ready for a fight, and he looks over and sees the orc that stood there. Big, burly looking guy, huge sword in his hand, and as he makes eye contact with him, they're going to start walking towards Wrenick.
Copyright, be quiet.
Don't sue us. Okay, so what Wrenick's going to do now is he's just going to charge at the orc and try and take him out with his warhammer.
Ooh, he's got so brave since Saldar.
So anyway, he's going to roll to hit. Oh!
24.
And a natural 20 as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a critical hit. So let's see how much damage we do.
18.
18
Wow.
points of damage. So Wrenick runs over towards the orc, gives a little jump in the air as he gets nearer, and brings the warhammer crashing down straight into the upper chest of the orc, sending them barreling backwards.
Oh, nice one, Wrenick.
And as Wrenick lands his feet back on the ground, he tries to look up to see where you are and shouts out, "I've got this one, boss, you focus on that one."
Okay, Wrenick.
So we're going to end Rennick's turn there, bringing us up to the thug he just whacked in the chest. So as he's staggering backwards, he's kind of regaining his balance. So he's going to straighten himself up and he's going to try and do a multi-attack at Wrenick with his sword.
21.
Which definitely hits. So let's see how much damage that one does.
6 points of damage.
Ooh, on the first hit. So now he's going to try and swing in the reverse direction and catch Wrenick again.
Good job you got this new armor, Wrenick.
So let's see if the second attack hits.
8.
Does not hit, thankfully for that. So the orc swings his sword wildly towards Wrenick, and although he doesn't actually pierce the armour, he does hit Wrenick with enough force that not only does it cause Wrenick to stagger back slightly, but it also wins him. But the main thing is, the armour held.
I should think so. It cost enough.
And for his bonus action, he's going to growl in frustration, look at Wrenick. "I'm going to peel you that tin can eventually."
Oh, that's a bit mean, innit? It's like a tin of Heinz baked beans.
Hang on, are you saying that Wrenick is either full of fibre or just full of wind?
He's basically always full of wind.
Poor Wrenick. But that's going to end that psychopath's turn, and that brings us back up to Skyden. What would you like to do?
I'm going to get my crossbow out, and I'm going to use steady aim, and I'm going to fire it right in Horny Woman. Oh, that doesn't sound right, does it, Horny Woman? Takes his back.
Backsies.
Okay, and I'm going to shoot it right in the purple woman's head, right between her eyes.
Okay, so roll to see if you hit with advantage.
Ooh, 24.
That's not bad. Now
Yeah.
roll your second one.
Oh my gosh.
25.
25, an actual 20. I'm taking it.
All right, so that's going to be a critical hit as well, because it's the natural
yes.
20. Right, so roll damage.
Okay, come on. Oh my gosh. Oh, 14 plus 17.
17 points
17.
of damage. Oh my
Is she
god.
dust? Is she dust?
Not quite, but she's going to be looking
Oh.
bad. So you poke up from behind cover, aim your crossbow, pull the trigger straight towards Horny Woman. The bolt goes piercing straight into her chest, going straight through out to the other side and embedding itself in the ground.
Wow.
She reaches her hand up to try and stem the bleeding, grimace and glance upwards at you. That's that primal scream. But she looks bad.
Surely I'll finish her off in a bit. Do I have anything else I can do?
Yeah, you still got your action.
Okay, for my action, I'm going to hide.
You're gonna hide.
Just in case she comes back.
Love it. So that's going to end your turn. Next up, it's Horny Holy Woman.
Oh, is it her go?
It's her go.
Oh, she can't do much now. Surely there can't be much left of her.
I mean, she is looking pretty bad. You know, she's got blood basically just oozing out of this wound, front and back,
And I am hidden behind a box.
which is going to make it very difficult for her to hit you.
And she can't see me.
Well, there is that as well. So it's just pure frustration, this action. So I don't know, she's going to try and break the box that you're hid behind, because it's the only thing she can see. So she's going to roll to see if she hits. 19. I'm going to say that hits, so she definitely hits the box. So let's see how much damage she does to this poor defenseless wooden box.
5 points of damage.
So as the dagger just embeds into the box, the impact causes a crack to form going straight down the entire length of the plank.
These boxes are rubbish. She wants to reconsider who gets these off.
They're not really made for combat cover. They're just to hold goods in.
I know, but God, I wouldn't like to have anything good in them.
So that's going to end her turn, and it's going to bring us to Wrenick. So Wrenick's going to take a fresh grip on his warhammer, look at the orc in front of him, and he's going to lunge forward and try and just whack him again with his warhammer. 17, which hits. Let's see how much damage he does.
Oh, 11 points of damage.
So Wrenick lunges downwards with his warhammer, catching the orc's legs, sending his knee shattering into 1,000 different pieces. He completely topples down onto the stone floor, and his head hits it with an absolute belter of a hit, causing his skull to fracture, killing him instantly. Okay, so that ends Wrenick's very successful turn. That brings us to Skyden. What do you want to do?
I'm going to jump on the box in front of me. I'm going to leap up in the air and I'm going to fire my arrow straight into her face on the way down.
Okay. So if you could be so kind as to roll an acrobatics check for me.
20.
Not bad. Now roll the attack to see if you hit.
Oh, 19.
Which hits. Now roll damage.
Oh, 11 points of damage.
Oh my god. Skyden, how do you want to kill this horny woman?
Now I'm going to jump on the box in front of me. Matrix style, I am going to leap up in the air, and as I come down, I'm going to get my crossbow and I'm going to pull the trigger back, and it's just going to go flying through the air and it's going to get her right in the face.
Right in the face?
Explode in her face.
You do not have exploding arrows!
In my mind, I do.
Well, technically, in her mind, so does she now.
And then because all the great rolls I did, I do a flip and land on my feet, Matrix style. Hey, did you see that kill, Wrenick?
Yeah, did you see mine?
I know, that good swoop.
Yeah.
It was brilliant. Who's this snivelling fool on the floor?
So you approach the figure on the ground.
Are you, Johan?
Yeah, that's me. Who are you?
Smitty sent us for the gold that you owe him.
Oh no, not you too.
What do you mean, not you too?
Well, that's what this lot were after. I owed them gold as well.
How many people do you owe gold to?
Quite a few, unfortunately.
Well, I take it you haven't got any gold because you've just beat the snot out of you.
No, I don't, but please, don't hurt me. I don't think I can take any more.
Oh, don't worry. We're not going to hurt you. In fact, let me help you out a little bit.
What do you mean, help him out? We're not St. John's ambulance, you know, Wrenick.
Yeah, but boss, if we heal him a little bit, it might be a little bit, might be a little bit more forthcoming with information. I mean, have you heard that saying about, you catch more bees with honey than if you don't have honey?
I haven't got a clue what you're saying, but you heal everyone else in every other episode, so you may as well heal this dude.
That's the spirit.
I don't know. You waste so much of our spells.
So Wrenick heads over to Johan, places a hand on his shoulder, and he's going to cast Healing Word. Oh, you get 7 health points back.
Right, if you've got no gold, we're taking some of your stuff.
No, you can't take this stuff. It's not even mine.
What do you mean it's not yours? This is your warehouse, innit?
Yeah, it's my warehouse, but I rent it out so people can store their stuff here.
What kind of weird pyramid scheme are you running here?
Oh no, it's completely legit. People run out of space at home or in their businesses, and I offer them somewhere to put their stuff.
Look, I'm not really bothered about you. All I'm bothered about is getting Smitty's money back, so I'm going to take some of this stuff and sell it. End of.
No, please. My business will be ruined. Look, I know where you can get your hands on something, possibly worth thousands.
Oh yeah? Come on, do tell.
There's a merchant. He invited me to his house a couple of weeks back to discuss him renting some space.
Yeah, get to the point.
Alright. He fancies himself as a collector. He has this big display case full of stuff in his office in his house. There's an idol in there. Looked like it was made out of solid gold. It's got to be worth thousands.
And? What are we supposed to do with that?
Well, you could go get it. I can sell it and pay off my debts. And you two could have a share of the profits.
And this guy's a merchant, you say?
Yeah, an importer of silks, apparently.
Hang on a minute. If it's so good, why haven't you gone and got it?
Well, I'm not a criminal.
What do you mean? You're not a criminal? How do you owe so much money?
Oh, gambling. I put wagers on fights.
What kind of fights are you betting on that's costing you thousands of gold?
Cockfights, mostly.
You mean you've lost thousands betting on chickens? Are you crackers? You need to find another farm animal to bet on because chickens are definitely not working out for you.
Find another farmer. So what do you think, boss?
Yeah, sounds promising though, Wrenick. We could get some extra money for Troll Skull, for the renovations.
That is true. That's going to be kind of a time sink. No, gold sink. Yeah, well, probably both actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, we could definitely do with some more gold.
For definite. That chandelier cost us a fortune alone. Looks nice though.
Oh yeah, it looks gorgeous. Whoever designed that did an awesome job.
Oh yeah, but it cost a packet.
No, it didn't cost anything. I just copied and pasted it off a website.
That threw me right off then.
Anyway, you're the boss, so yep. You want to do it, we'll go for it.
Okay then, yeah, we'll do it. What can you tell us about this place? You know, security, is there any of that? Is there dogs? I hate dogs, don't like dogs on jobs. So come on, anything you can tell us?
Well, I didn't get the grand tour or nothing. I only really saw the hallway and the office.
So the office is on the ground floor then?
Oh yeah, ground floor. Just off the main hallway as you go in the front door.
Any guards or anything?
Well, he has a butler, no guards. I mean, he's a merchant. Why would he have guards?
Just checking, you know, don't want anything creeping up on us. What about this office? Did you notice anything about the door when you went in? Did it have big locks on it? Was it heavy?
Well, can't really tell you about locks or anything, but the door did look pretty secure.
Okay then, is there any people? Who else is in the house?
Well, I didn't see anyone other than the merchant and the butler, but it's a pretty big house though, so I suppose it's possible he has some staff in there. Couldn't say for certain though.
You're a fountain of knowledge, you are. Do you know the address, or are we just going to wander around looking for Pacific landmarks?
Oh, I know the address. I've got it written down in the office.
Well, look sharp and go and get it, us.
So Johan makes his leave and heads over to his office to collect the address. Hey boss, should we maybe have a nosy at these bodies while he's out?
Yeah, because if he comes back, anything they've got on he's going to give to the chickens, innit? Yeah, let's search him.
Give to the chickens.
Yeah, you take horny woman, I'll take the other guy.
So, Wrenick goes over to the horny woman and starts checking her for anything useful. And he sees that she's got this leather harness around her torso with several daggers tucked into little holsters. She already chucked a couple at you while you were fighting, but she seems to have about 8 left. Inspects it for a second, looks over to you. Hey boss, do you want this like leather dagger harness thing?
Oh, yeah, we could sell that, or I might keep it. Yeah, take that, Wrenick.
Okay. So he loosens it and puts it to one side, carries on looking, and he sees a kind of hardened leather box pouch on her hip, and he opens it up, and inside he finds a small bag with some coin in there. So he finds 9 silver and 20 copper. If you want to add that to your ledger.
Yeah, not bad, that.
And he finds also there's a folded up piece of parchment as well, and he opens it up, and it's got some writing on it. It says Thursday, 9 p.m, AC, Savoy Street, 5,000 gold. Thinks for a second. Hey boss, what'd you make of this?
What is it?
Have a look. So he hands you the piece of parchment and you read it.
Hey, Thursday 9 o'clock. 5,000 gold? She was picking up money. Yes, this is like bingo to us. 5,000 gold, Wrenick. We could earn some more money.
How do you know it's her getting what if she has to go and bring 5,000 gold?
Oh, you're always looking at the negative side of things, you, aren't you?
I'm just being cautious.
I know, but 5,000 gold, Wrenick.
Well, it'd definitely come in handy.
Oh, what? It's like winning the lottery. Okay, is there anything else he finds?
No, that's pretty much it for the horny woman.
Right, I'm going to search this orc now. What do I find on him?
Well, you know, pat him down, spend a few minutes looking in any pouches or anything that he's got. It's not really that much on him. There's his sword, big steel, heavy sword. You find his shield, and on his hip you find a small pouch with 2 gold and 10 silver pieces in it.
Oh, that's not bad then. Didn't think he'd have that much on him, to be honest.
Are you going to be taking the equipment with you, or are you going to...
No, that heavy sword is too big. We're going to a job in a bit, hopefully. So I can't be taking that big heavy sword with us.
Okay.
So I'll leave that. I'll just take the money.
Good thinking. So you finish up searching the bodies just as Johan turns back onto the aisle with a small piece of paper in his hand. Hands it to you, and there's the address.
Right, come on, Wrenick. Let's get going. You better stay exactly where you are. No chicken betting. Stay in this warehouse and do not go anywhere till we get back. Come on, Wrenick. Let's get going.
So with that, you and Wrenick head out of the warehouse towards the address that Johan gave you.